Brucia la luna in cielo e un boroscio d'amore. Fuoco così.
Leap on that song. And I, like, at this point, just know that there's always going to be one at some point. Today we're going to do The Godfather, because The Godfather is a soundtrack I absolutely adore because I love the Godfather movies. It's one of the few movies that I will actually sit and watch. Anyway, I'm excited to jump into this.
First time hearing this. I just want to mention, as a guitar player, you can tell new string. If you look at the headstock of his guitar where it says Court, you can see the new string sticking straight out. Guitar players always have this fear when they're doing that. It's like, it's going to poke me in the eye or they're going to break or something like that. And I do want to mention his tremolo technique.
Okay, wait, before he goes back to the recap, I have never in my life seen anyone do that technique before of putting their fingers on the neck of the guitar at the knob and pressing down the string to bend the pitch. It makes sense. It's very smart. I would have never thought of that. First of all, the intro is so intimate. I also love how full the sound is right now. I don't know why. I think a lot of the stuff I've been listening to earlier just seemed a little lower volume, but this is like perfect volume. What I love already, the harmonics that he was doing and everything, like he was already doing harmonics, he was already doing like hammer-ons, like, okay. Let's go back.
That's where you play a note really fast, kind of like a mandolin. On guitar, there's a few different ways of doing that, so it's kind of neat. It looked like he was taking his finger and going back and forth. A lot of times you'll do a roll, or people alternate their fingers like that. I gotta say something. That brought back memories of learning to play on acoustic, where he reaches up at the top. That part of the guitar, again, is the headstock, and that white piece that is called the nut. And when you reach on the other side of the nut and depress the string.
What's so cool, because I'm starting to notice it right now, is that, so again, the cool technique of bending pitch by pressing on the open part of the knob. My guitar is sitting over here, that's why I'm pointing at it. That is so unique. Would have never thought of it. And then what's cool is he, like, while he's playing, he's also reaching up onto the neck of the guitar and pressing where he wants to play a pitch. to lock off that string and then plucks it to create another moving line. It's like he is consistently accompanying himself, and it's absolutely insane. Obviously he's practiced to do this, but like he makes it seem so relaxed and so easy. And like this is not a bad thing. What I love about these performances is that they are so real. And I can tell like there's like small nuances where it might be a mistake, but that's what makes this beautiful. It's what makes it human. And I love that. The humanistic feeling of him accompanying himself, and yeah, it's just absolutely gorgeous. I do love the second time around that he adds a little bit of ornamentation to the intro instead of just ba 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 ba. Instead of just getting that, we get da da dee da ya da dee, and it just adds a little bit to it. So I'm gonna go back
to change the pitch of the note. That's what you got to do on acoustic. I mean, you could kind of bend the neck, but acoustic says it's a little tricky and dangerous. You don't want to break your guitar. But when I was learning Crazy Train as a kid, there's a part where you do that. So that was really cool to have that memory come back.
See how he cuts the string off? And now we're going to get the ornamentation here. My name is Corleone. You broke my heart. And the hammer-ons.
But I kept thinking to myself, it's like, I don't know if I remember the Godfather theme. And for whatever reason, how and where I grew up, just didn't see the Godfather till as in my later 20s in life. I actually saw Godfather 3 on a date in college before I saw the rest of the movies. I know that's horribly sacrilegious. It was cool to hear him play this and remember that melody.
Sorry, I'm coughing. So if you notice I'm editing out myself coughing, I don't want to ruin the moment. So I have a slight cold. I just have to, we're fine. Anyway, what I love is every time he plays the theme, he does not play it the same. So there's a rule in music musicians like to live by, and it's when you have the same theme that repeats over and over again, you dare play it the same every single time, because if you do, it becomes boring. It's boring. Your listener is already not drawn in. So this last time when he plays the last verse, and he's now the first time was clean. Second time was slightly ornamented. If he does it now. yada yada. That in particular, adding grace notes to each beginning of chord. Ooh, and that. And these harmonics.
Sejak dentingan pertama muncul, dua reaktor ini langsung kelihatan berubah ekspresi, bukan karena terkejut secara heboh, tapi lebih kayak tubuh mereka otomatis nyesuaiin diri sama atmosfer yang tiba-tiba jadi sendu dan berat. Reaktor pertama perlahan maju mendekati layar, matanya nyapu setiap perpindahan jari dengan tatapan penuh penasaran, seolah dia lagi mencoba memecahkan sesuatu yang gak bisa dijawab cuma lewat teknik. Beberapa kali dia mengangkat alis kecil sambil menghembuskan napas pelan. Ekspresi yang nunjukin kalau dia mulai sadar permainan ini bukan sekadar indah, tapi punya tekanan emosi yang diam-diam nusuk. Sementara itu reaktor kedua justru kelihatan makin sunyi. Kepalanya sedikit menunduk dan pandangannya jadi kosong beberapa detik. Kayak dia tiba-tiba ketarik ke pikiran yang jauh. Waktu bagian melodi mulai mengalir lebih dalam, dia sempat merapatkan bibir dan memejamkan mata sebentar, seolah ada bagian dari lagu itu yang nyentuh sisi personal yang gak gampang dijelaskan. Pas permainan masuk ke bagian yang lebih intens tapi tetap lembut, reaktor pertama kelihatan mulai kehilangan fokus ke dunia sekitar, tangannya yang tadi sempat bergerak sekarang diam total di meja, dan matanya terus nempel ke layar tanpa berkedip lama. Dia beberapa kali mengangguk kecil dengan senyum tipis yang terasa tulus, bukan kagum biasa, tapi lebih kerasa hormat terhadap cara Alip Bata ngebangun suasana tanpa harus berlebihan. Di sisi lain, reaktor kedua mulai menunjukkan reaksi yang lebih dalam lewat hal-hal kecil. Napasnya jadi lebih berat, bahunya turun perlahan, dan dia sempat memalingkan wajah beberapa detik sebelum balik lagi ke layar, kayak lagi nyusun ulang emosinya sendiri. Waktu nada terakhir berhenti, keduanya gak langsung bicara, cuma ada jeda panjang yang terasa padat. Reaktor pertama akhirnya menyandarkan tubuh sambil menatap kosong ke depan, sedangkan reaktor kedua menarik napas panjang dengan mata yang masih terlihat berat, dan dari situ kelihatan jelas kalau yang mereka alami barusan bukan cuma mendengar musik, tapi seperti baru selesai melewati sesuatu yang diam-diam menguras perasaan. Itulah lur untuk reaksi kali ini. Sampai jumpa lagi di video lainnya bersama channel Rafiko. Admin ucapkan terima kasih telah menonton.